Welcome back, viewers. So we're 1 month into 2025 already. That's crazy. It's gone so quick. We've got some goals for this year. After watching Evan, Country View Acres in America, I love how he has goals each year and he ticks them off as he goes. And at the end of the year, he goes back through and sees what goals he's done and what goals he hasn't done, and gives you a good indication as to where you're at and where you should be, where you're going to be, where you were. So I've already done a couple of those goals that were on my list. I'll take you for a little walk around later, show you some of the other goals. One of them's to finish that dog groom and hopefully start on the next room. At some stage we want to get down and finish the horse riding arena. That's got to be fenced, and it needs road base for where the round yard's going to go. And we've got to put the round yard up. We want to extend the tractor shed now that we're going to keep the blue Colorado. So I've got somewhere to park it in case we get a big hailstorm like we did. And I've got to put some timber up on the front that I started doing, and that nearly killed me 6 odd years ago. So I didn't keep going with it. But now that we've got the little digger, we should be able to lift the boards up and finish that job off. Another goal will be to extend my work shed. I want a Pantech truck body, but I want it to be curtain side so I can attach the roof that has to go over the top of the shed to the body, to the truck body. When I've got that all sorted out, I can open the curtains and put timber inside so I can work the next day. That's part of the reason to extend the work shed, because I can't work in the rain, because the rain just comes in because the shed's open. Make it longer, should be able to work in the middle. We go over to the tractor shed. It's a bit windy out here, and I'll show you the timber that I'm talking about. Well, we got new blades for the slasher. There's the old ones. They're pretty worn out. Well, I've done this timber work. That was the beam that nearly killed me. So I've got to add one there, another one over there, and one up the top. Oh, and one over on that edge. Right over on that edge. Just to frame it, make it all look nice. So this is the back of that shed, and that roof up there is what I want to extend out to here somewhere, or as far as that tree. I think it's another 5 metres by 6 or 7 metres wide. Should be able to move the tractor in further and pull the digger in further and push the float in further and be able to park the ute, the blue Colorado, in case there's a storm, and get it out of the sun during the day. But that's another job for this year. So part of finishing the dog room will be to put a veranda of some sort on there. Probably a concrete slab out the front. Bit of an awning off the front up there. Concrete out here somewhere. Try and keep the heat off it during summer. Check this out. Well, where do we go? We'll open the door and we'll let the door go. We'll go up here. Well, I don't know if you can see that. There's a screw and a string and a pulley, and way down here, way down here somewhere, is a spanner. The spanner didn't work, and I found the pulley sitting in the toolbox. There wasn't enough room to put a clip on that door to latch it, or I couldn't figure it out. That works just as good. How cool. Self-closing door. Uncle Brett suggested I take that wheel off. Oh no, there's another wheel. Anyway, we're going to take the wheel off, take it down to his place and weld an old saw blade to it. Maybe replace the string with a chain, really fine chain of some sort. That's another job done and dusted for the Australia Day weekend. Nice and cool in the shade doing that job. Sand, clean and oil the veranda posts. They're all 200 by 200. Or, here's a good look. 8" by 8" hardwood, mainly ironbark, not that one. So I went to town today and bought some new blades for the slasher. Yeah, I think I got my money's worth out of those old blades. They're pretty worn out. Look at the curve in the end of it. Yeah, whoops. They should do a better job. I'll climb under and fit them. Shouldn't take long. Then I'll put some diesel in it, head out and cut some grass. Again, more grass. Forever cutting grass. So yesterday I started recording what I was doing here and had a bit of camera. Whoop, there's the dogs. Had a bit of camera trouble. But I ended up getting it all done. Spin around and have a look from that way. Got rid of that ugly piece of concrete that was hanging off the edge. Put in some new pavers. Buried all the concrete. Smoothed it all out. Another job done. Another job done was replacing all the timber that was around the roundabout. Did that yesterday last night, yesterday afternoon, with some old fence posts. Looks much better. All the timber that I put there were just branches off trees and they rotted and went yuck. Something not so shiny happened yesterday to the new Colorado. Went to pick up timber. I slowed down to 60 on a little old country road on the way back from the mill. The guy coming towards me, like he sped up, and then he ducked off the side of the road, edge of the road, and threw a bit of a rock up at me. Look at that. Well, new windscreen coming up next week. G'day. Well, that was an exciting episode, wasn't it? What do? We talked about some goals that we've got planned for this year, thanks to Evan in America. We sanded and cleaned and re-oiled the veranda posts. Got some new slasher blades and did some slashing. Lots of slashing. There's still lots more slashing to do. Got to start got to go back to where I started. Whew. We got a new drone, a DJI Mini 3 Pro. That should be a good bit of fun. Once I figure out how to use it, I'll be able to record myself while I'm on the tractor without having to fly the drone at the same time, because this one can follow me like this camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It follows me wherever I go. It's pretty cool. And we went to Yamba Markets. Sent the drone up over the markets. You're not supposed to do that in public, but Mum was there and she wanted me to send it. I said, Mum, you're not allowed to do that 30 metres from people. She said, don't worry about it, just send it. So we sent it. Anyway, we'll wrap that up. Call it quits. We'll spin around and say goodbye to Willow, as we normally do. Willow's in bed tonight. I'm a bit late. Tucked away, nice and neat, in a snug little bed. She's got a thing over there called a thermocell, which keeps the mozzies away. We've got a new one of those coming in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that one. We'll see if she'll say good night. Say good night, Willow. Nope, she's just going to poke her tongue out. Oh well, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.